I missed that. When was that?
It was like at the 7 or 8 minute mark.
Oh,
It's like,
okay.
I think she's
Yeah, I
like
didn't think
14,
so.
but nipples are okay to show, right? It's like, I think there's some law, like,
God.
you can show nudity after
When you're on the
7
topic and you have to say, I think there's some law, you're in trouble.
It's funny that he's saying that as his kids are like running in the background.
Clothed, presumably.
Well,
Is everything? We got the green light.
I
on this?
think
Yeah, I see a green
there's
light.
things. Okay, so now the mic goes directly into the thing. Now,
Just stay working.
stay
please.
working.
Yes.
Are we live?
We
Yeah.
are live.
We are
Yeah,
live.
right.
Hi.
Hello.
Greets.
So, did anything interesting happen last time? What's going
I
on?
think it was
Oh wait, that was
Level.
last time.
Yeah,
wasn't
it
we
was-
just
just a roleplay session, I think.
so.
There was an ape that really wanted to commit suicide.
Stabby mushroom.
Took a dark turn.
It was a depressed ape.
My sorcerer's
Because he was a ranger.
It's different for every class, so I don't know when it happened.
So we felled the giant dinosaur.
We climbed out.
And we climbed
The
out.
Okay, so I
king
don't
took
get one
credit.
He
tried
did.
to.
We brought the bones up, or some of the bones. The
There are
skull.
some
Oh,
bones.
it
Top of
says
the
right
skull
there.
and a tail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we're inside the ziggurat, I believe. Still, we just climbed out of a massive hole or whatever.
I think I managed to grab
Oh,
a
they
few bone
wanted to
bits
continue
myself.
the celebration, and then they started moving out. And we were like,
Yeah.
Yes.
We were like,
okay.
we are tired.
I have 1 health.
Sorry, guys. No partying tonight.
I'm too busy bleeding to death. Excuse me.
I think before we completely leave the presence of the king, though, I'd like to ask him if he knows about the impending disaster.
He told us to meet him the next day at the palace or something like
Oh, yeah,
that.
he did, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll wait for that.
Okay.
He'll probably get assassinated
And-
somewhere in between that time frame.
That's
but-
Curiosity, what time is it right now on the current day?
This would be about 2:30 in the afternoon or so.
Alright.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
We should head back to the tree.
Yeah, we haven't had our long rest yet. Right, so let's just get that. So we can
Your
level
2:30
up.
long rest.
Yeah.
Let's head back to the tree and
Afternoon.
It's
report.
not lazy. It's a cultural thing.
So drag this giant skeleton through the Bacon Town.
Why not?
Yeah.
Sure.
Why not?
Well, as you proceed from the ziggurat steps down into the arena, there's still plenty of people in the stands, and they applaud uproariously as you make your appearance once again. There are lots of people on their feet cheering, and they're even more pleased to see that you've dredged out trophies. They love it.
Yes, let's
Can hold up some bone bits.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Hold up the Tyrannosaur tooth and the dragon
I
tooth.
don't remember if I actually did this last time or not, but Antoria hands you back a dagger and says, "You know, despite your best efforts, I'm not letting you lose this."
I thought this thing was supposed to come back.
No, that was only the one time. I actually sent it back myself. It doesn't do it on its own.
Oh, there you go. It magically makes Antoria get it for you.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. So it magically comes back to you.
It's a magical dagger of Antoria fetching.
Yeah.
It will always bring Antoria back to you.
Aw.
Excellent. I will treasure this forever.
Yes. There's some
This was the most important treasure of all.
The treasure of
I guess we all
friendship.
learned something today.
I'm leaving the party. Right?
Don't want to be part of the inner circle of magical friends?
Just skip a step. Fireball the party. It doesn't do damage.
There you go.
Yeah.
I doubt any of us will survive. Bullshit is 8.
So you guys are going
Back to
where?
the tree.
did you say? Back to the Village Alliance headquarters?
Yeah.
I would never call it that in public, but the tree works.
Sure, sure.
Although someone may want to track down a certain bookie that they gave a lot of money to.
Oh shit, that's right.
Did I win? I did win.
Someone
I
that,
won. That's
someone
right.
that probably ran off with your money already.
I forgot I
That's
won.
right.
Yeah.
I want to go
Could you
there.
open the door and pull out? please?
Absolutely.
Yes, I
Thank you.
bet 200 gold on Zaphis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I totally did it.
He has the tooth to prove it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Doubles as a pillow can.
Polo can.
Yes, that was back at the Golden Kank, if I recall correctly. Are you guys going to make a stop there? It's semi on your way.
That's kind of like what, right here?
I would
Yeah.
like to go there.
All right, we can stop there real quick.
Okay.
Tired.
Well, there's a lot of celebration going on. Everyone is still in a festive mood. There's still decorations all throughout the streets and
Let's see.
dancers and lots of people trying to make
Like
money off the
here,
fact
I
that
think?
there's tons of people out in the streets.
I think
And
we're here.
Golden Kank, as popular a place as it is cram-packed with patrons. Nonetheless, you think you're able to spot the corner of the room where the folks that are engaged in gambling-type activities are congregated.
I would like. Did I have a? Did they give me a ticket, or how does that work?
I think
Good time to ask.
Yeah, sure. I'll hold on to that money for
No,
you.
the system-
Sure.
They stamp me? They got a
Stamp.
stamp?
We got like a
oh,
little.
shit, it's blue ink.
We got like a little
Like, I'm here to collect my winnings.
There's a house representative as the sort of establishment that has an entire upper floor dedicated to gaming tables. There's a representative there at the Golden Kank that is responsible for taking and dispensing wagers. Needless to say, it's Brem.
Brem?
Yes.
Hey,
I'm here
count
to
to
collect my
200?
winnings.
you won!
I did.
Yay! He's just all by himself. Well, Barrett starts
Barrett's gonna
clapping.
clap too. Cindy is clapping. It's an automated response.
Thank you.
Tori's just shaking his head.
I'll
Claps
just,
his shoulder, his hands on your shoulders. So proud of you.
I'll just take
And then
my
he claps his
winnings
shoulders.
and buy you a drink.
Oh, thank you. Starts flipping through his tablet, has all the markings of who's placed wagers and on what. He's like, Is everyone there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess so.
What? Wait, you were supposed to be there. It's kind of. I bet on
Bram,
you.
you'll be
It'd a
okay.
little
It's
weird.
Bram, you'll be
it's
okay.
Bram.
Yeah, it is brilliant.
He's already seen
I
us
mean, we're
together
not like all
anyway.
standing like huddled around.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're like, you know.
No, we're all right
Like
there.
we're all like right there.
I don't
over
know.
your shoulder.
Yeah.
Are you?
Well, I mean, I guess somebody's gonna be holding the giant
just saying, if I
skeleton.
can
Like,
float.
what, I mean,
I assume you've just been holding up both
Yeah.
reptile teeth up in the air.
Everywhere you walk.
Stabbing at things in the air as they flutter
Yeah.
past.
Making them explode. There's like a trail of blood explosions all
Now-
over the arena.
You won. That is fair. Congratulations.
Thank you.
But did not win on your own.
Yeah, that's correct. I did not.
And in
win
fact,
on-
your wager was on
Yes.
him.
Him. I was told I couldn't bet on myself, or I would have.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Not 100% you're entitled to make any kind of collection, friend.
Brem, I most certainly do think I am.
He didn't win
How-
by himself.
how
We
you
won as a
figure?
group.
Oh, my figure?
Oh.
You took my bet. Fair and square.
Well,
You
I
got
took
the
a lot
money.
of folks' bets.
Yes.
A lot of them lost.
Uh-huh.
Some of them won.
You should be making a pretty good profit from this, shouldn't you?
Are you giving me a check of some kind along
Yeah.
with your, along with your
Do,
honeyed words?
This is a, Brem's kind of a simpleton. I'm gonna do Intimidate.
Intimidate?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And Tori's going to use insight to see how it's going over.
Okay.
I'm surprised you didn't persuade.
They're pretty much all the same
Oh, yeah,
in terms of
that's
scores, but thematically, 20.
6. I can't read him.
No, Brem is as flat as a board to your keen eyes, but all the same, he taps his lip and goes, "You know, you and your friends have been mighty fine patrons around.
I continue. I expect we will continue our patronage. This fine establishment.
I certainly hope so. I certainly hope so."
and I'll continue to make up words.
The patinage.
The patinage.
Rustles around behind the counter and dredges up a pouch, hands it over to you.
I
I
will.
think you'll find it all right there, sir.
All right. I will make a deal of counting it in front of him. Mm-hmm.
I think you just got your 200 back. It sounds like.
No, you wound up with 300.
Oh, okay.
300. Okay. Well, Brem, it's a little short, but so are you. So
Is it? Is it? Wink.
Give him a gold.
I'm not giving him gold. He's already took 100.
You offered him a drink.
Yeah.
That was an
That's
expensive
true.
drink.
There's that too.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to buy some cure medium wound potions.
Not too familiar with that one.
Never mind.
All right.
Are we ready to
We
hit?
serve spice wine here.
Oh, I'm sure someone got a hold of that. Wouldn't know though. I'm not working the bar. Waves on the next person trying to collect their winnings.
Well,
Keyword trying to collect
Probably
their
finish
winnings.
heading back. We should report.
yeah. Yes.
All right.
Trump, Trump.
You guys leave the Golden Cank and proceed into the Warrens, where the party is still going. There's people ducking in and out of alleyways, doing all sorts of stuff in celebration of Tyre's 11 years of freedom. After about another half an hour wandering through the ghetto, you wind up at the temple that serves as the Veiled Alliance headquarters. You guys head inside?
Yep.
Sure.
All right. Matthias is there. He's overjoyed to see you. Oh, welcome. Well done.
Just like a steak.
Thank you.
My word, what is that skeleton?
These are.
Oh, not the whole thing, just either end. The better parts.
These are some bits of Kalak.
Oh,
We brought them here so they could be properly destroyed and prevent this from happening again.
oh, wise. What a ghastly affair. Wise. Let's just set them down here. I'll figure out what must be done. What
Have you already
must be
been
done.
filled in on what happened?
What? Are you asking him?
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah. I don't know if he's been filled in yet. Like, if he knows what happened all. Does anyone else know that, like, Kalak was revived? The king didn't really tell everyone, right? He just
No.
Yeah. Then I'll do that.
Okay. I think Matthias might be talking about you're foiling the plot to assassinate the king.
Well, then, we have more to tell you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Kalak was revived.
Reanimated.
Reanimated.
Victoria corrects.
Sorry, there's a slight difference there. His bones were reanimated. We did manage to defeat him again, but in doing so, we also found a strange conduit of power that seemed to almost absorb magical energy, I guess, from everyone around it.
Not everyone. Me in particular, oddly enough. It didn't seem to
So,
bother
are
the two of you.
Are you suggesting that someone so fearful of your display of power constructed such an obelisk, such that
The
you would
anti-Antorius.
find it someday and drain you of all the
Artoria.
power you have?
I don't think it was specific to me personally, rather
Well,
specific to
did
the
it
type.
affect anyone else?
All three of us use different sorts of power, though.
What say you, DM?
Yes, it's true. I built an Antoria-specific obelisk and left it there thousands of years ago to foil you in that particular combat.
Yes. It was foreseen.
I'll have my day yet.
You knew it would happen.
I mean, I draw arcane force through discipline, you draw it from inborn power, and he draws upon nature. The three of us draw upon power in different ways. It seemed to only affect one of those methods.
You're weak.
We don't have time for this.
Yes, we don't have time to discuss his
But
weakness.
to continue, it made some weird beeping noises, and I quickly turned it off. So I think it's all
Well, it's
all good.
not turned off, but you stopped it from overloading, I
red.
guess.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, whatever it was gonna do.
Did seem to become less distressed afterwards.
My, what an
Right.
info dump.
Yes.
And I believe we lost a magical sword in the
I
process.
managed to buff this sword somehow by inserting it into the device.
I haven't had a chance to take a look at it again just yet. I could do so now.
Oh, certainly. It seems
Alright.
different in some way. It wasn't quite so glowing.
No, I'll spend 10 minutes identifying it again.
Okay. As best you can tell, it doesn't seem to have the same nefarious kind of quality that it used to. It seems in all ways to simply be, still a black iron greatsword, unique in all of the tablelands in that regard, and magically enchanted, perhaps to the tune of +1 to your attack and damage rolls. But of the spirit that seemed to inhabit it so very recently, there is no trace.
And that means the life drain effect and all that stuff is gone too. It's just a +1 sword of metal at this point.
So it would seem.
Hasn't been used.
afraid I do not sense any further presence in the sword. It's magical, and it will be a good weapon, but whatever else it once was.
Did you just kill yourself?
All the way through it.
Whatever
I will
else-
give
I
my
will
blood
live
to
in a world
resurrect the
without
sword.
Whatever else it
My
once
life
was,
for
it no
Chevron.
longer is.
Perhaps we set it free.
I do not know. It does not inhabit the sword anymore.
I would prefer to think that.
Fair enough. Suppose while I'm on it, there's a couple of other items I should take a look at that we neglected to examine before. You're actually carrying one of them. It's a suit of black leather armor we found in the mansion. Completely slipped our minds before.
There it is.
Yes, it's just been in your hand the entire time.
Exactly.
Yes, and
like-
found a helmet.
I always forget about that pocket.
Do you remember which one I'm talking about?
I certainly do.
Okay, I'm
As a
glad.
matter of fact,
Okay, I'm not just making it up.
no, as a matter of fact, we had a YouTube commenter on an episode after that one that went, wait a minute, what about that armor that they picked up?
I don't forget these
Hopefully
things.
you're watching now or the next
Yeah, I
YouTube
hope so.
video.
Well,
exactly.
I guess we'll see.
All right. Well, enjoy
Next
it.
session on...
The guys identify the armor.
On the next
What is
episode
it?
of...
All right. So 10 minutes pass. Anything on the armor?
No, it doesn't appear to be magical. It just seems to be exceptionally well crafted. It's studded leather armor of the finest quality.
Good enough for +1 for masterwork, or just really fancy pants?
No, it's masterwork quality, absolutely.
Masterwork doesn't give a +1 to armor though, does it?
No, that's true. I don't think it does.
No, it doesn't.
I think
Okay.
it's just like arcane spell failure shit, right?
Yeah, that doesn't even exist anymore, so it's not even that.
It's just really nice.
It's harder to destroy, I
But
think.
it does look cool.
It's a nice sale piece.
So if you like doing dress up,
Okay.
No.
I'll add that to the things we should sell one
It
day,
doesn't
I
melt
think.
as easily.
And we also had a buckler that I will also take a look at.
yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I do remember that one.
It was a metal.
That was from the other mansion you said.
Yeah.
One of the,
Yeah,
one
I've
of the,
lost track. Which one? Which one?
one
was
of the
first
many
one?
one of the many places we burned down or ransacked.
I've sorely lost track of that.
The buckler is in fact enchanted. It is a +1 buckler.
And are bucklers different from normal shields?
They
and
are.
shields?
They only give you a +1.
Does anyone here use shield? I guess you use shields.
I actually
I
do
have a
too,
tower
but
shield.
Yeah,
Tower
buckler
shield?
would be
Oh,
a
man.
major step down.
Even with a
Plus
with a +1,
Yeah.
it'd be it'd be normal, like a normal shield, just not a normal shield.
Right.
buckler's like
It's enchanted. but-
Basically, if you were
Parrying.
yeah.
if you're parrying or you were dual wielding, you could ostensibly stick a buckler on.
That's true.
also less of a dexterity penalty probably. I think shields have that still, don't
Well,
they?
is there
I
any
don't
disadvantage
think
to
so,
use
actually.
anything
Maybe not.
having a
Alright.
buckler?
I don't think rogues are shield trained, so it would be.
You have to be shield trained. Well,
Yeah.
you're gonna take a fighter level, right?
What's the material it's made out of?
That's when we
Lacquered
get to multi-classing.
lacquered carapace. Excuse me.
Okay.
Oh, it's not metal. Okay, I was
Yeah.
wrong about that. Okay.
That's
Maybe I'll
important.
take a
I
major-
couldn't
No, nothing's
use
made
it.
of metal.
I can't use it if
Except for
it's
the things that
metal.
are made
I'm
of
gonna
metal.
take one of each.
Druids actually aren't
class.
allowed to use metal shields.
I'm gonna dabble in the arts of
I
adventuring.
don't suppose you
Not
want
too
this thing. It's
serious.
not
Yeah,
actually better than. Yeah, I didn't think so.
I might be able to use it.
Do you want it?
Would be.
Yeah, I use shields.
All right. Hands it over.
I've got where is it? I've got a wood shield
I don't think anyone else can.
that's 2 AC.
So this is 2 AC. It's just smaller and lighter.
All right, sure. Maybe I can have it as a bear hat. No.
Well, the king's life has been excuse me, slip of the tongue, preserved. I don't suppose you had an opportunity to speak to him about our impending doom.
We were going to, but we've got to meet him again tomorrow.
Oh.
Frankly, he doesn't seem to be the sort who would react well. I think he would just hide under his throne.
Whew. As I've feared, Tithian's never been a bold sort, but called out in public rather than private, I think, is the way to go about things. I don't know if you've seen, but he puts on a good show. He seems to enjoy the limelight, as it were.
You know, now that I think, though, me putting my thinking cap on,
Uh-oh.
if we have a lich who
Are you just wearing like a
presumably-
book?
I took my
It's
book off.
that, no, it's that
I took
manual
my
we
sandal
have.
off.
The manual. He just breaks it up, puts it
Look
on.
at smart.
This lich is, you'd call him a defiler of sorts.
Not of
Would-
sorts. I've seen it. He's
Would you
definitely.
consider your magic to be defiling magic as well?
No, of course not.
No. You do not draw the energy from the world.
I put it back.
Well, but The point remains.
But that's an important point.
The point
It's actually
remains,
the defining point.
But if you basically do the same thing, do you think that obelisk we found would have any effect on this lich coming?
I have no idea, and I don't care to try.
Ooh,
This guy's testy.
you've touched a button.
I have. Well, I could volunteer to try.
Absolutely not.
I don't think it's a good idea to show the Lich a artifact of great magical power.
Ooh, I don't think it was great magical power.
It absorbed great magical power.
Absorbing it. That
Where
might
do you
give
think it
us-
puts it?
That might give us the leg up that we need.
So, if I have this correct, sorry, there's been a lot of details thrown around. Whatever this thing was, it reacted when you cast an arcane spell of some kind.
Negatively, but only when I did so. His methods did not cause that.
And you, my fair friend, with the book on your head.
Yes.
Your powers are similar to ours, but not drawn from the planet. Is that right?
As it seems, I guess. I don't know. I've always had the ability. I figured I was just...
You don't actually know, do you?
I don't.
Oh,
It just comes to me
how
naturally.
dangerous.
Very wild and unpredictable.
Ah, I guess so.
Very bubbly.
Significant. I've never heard of a spellcaster such as you that is unbound by the need to draw energy from the planet. Is the founding principle of all spellcasting, both preserving and defiling. Some say that the defiling of the great sorcerer kings is what brought our land to such devastation in the first place.
Perhaps that
Just a
obelisk
moment.
was-
They're also druids. We use nature.
I've heard of druids.
We cast spells as well. You're leaving us out.
I think he was only speaking of arcanists.
Yes, well.
But if that's the case, maybe this obelisk was constructed to prevent that.
I've certainly never heard of. Well, I've heard of obelisks. Certainly.
Come on, exactly.
I know the word.
I'm
but
speaking logic,
nothing
right?
quite like what you've described.
I know so little about it, it's hard to say. It could be possible.
We could just jump to conclusions for a minute here.
We need a mat. We jump to conclusions, mat.
Truth, we don't know much at all about it.
Well, maybe we could go look at it.
Maybe. Do you? Where was it?
It was under the throne room.
The throne room.
No, it was
No,
under
under
the
the-
treasure room.
The treasure room, which is next to the
It was in the
throne room.
ziggurat.
In the ziggurat.
In the ziggurat.
Oh.
It's the most direct path from the arena.
Constructed over. The ziggurat is over this thing. I wonder if Kalak himself was aware of such a construction.
It's hard to believe he wouldn't be. Didn't he build that ziggurat?
Of course. Took 100 years, but there it is.
It's
Yes,
almost,
it may bear further investigation. I wonder, though, if you will have time before Yarnath arrives at Tyre's gates.
as much as I would like to study it further, our first problem does seem to be the Lich.
Perhaps you have some non-combatant people that wouldn't be as much help that you could have study in the meantime? Some agents of yours, maybe?
Well, as I think you all are quite aware in varying degrees of satisfaction, you're my to-go agents of the week. I have some progress of my own to report, though. I've managed to contact Alliance members from the other cities, and they've agreed to help us defend the city against the encroaching citadel of Slither.
And how far out are they?
They'll arrive tomorrow,
Oh.
just in the nick of time. I believe
Okay.
if your feathered friend is correct, Slither will arrive tomorrow evening.
So we do have a little time left to prepare.
A little, but not much. Tyre has no standing army of any kind. If we're to muster any kind of forces, the king must be made aware.
Yes.
If that's true, we probably can't wait for the meeting he scheduled with us tomorrow at the palace. We probably need to go back and tell him right now.
I need rest.
I say we rest up.
Perhaps
the
we
king
just-
is probably shaken. Won't be able
Perhaps
to
we
think
just take an
clearly.
hour, just
Or
in case.
8,
An hour to heal up a bit.
maybe 8.
If we're going to rest that long, we might as well wait until morning.
Let's wait till morning.
I think the sooner the better.
Could you send him a message ahead of time?
Oh, he doesn't take my letters.
Even if you title it from the heroes who saved him 1 hour have passed.
I'll go if no one else is going to go.
I may need your help here, actually. I hadn't had a chance to discuss that yet, though.
Given the state of the festivities.
What about this one?
What are you holding up in the air there? Are those teeth?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're so sharp.
They are. And pretty.
Oh, yes. I'll pay you a fine price for the one on the left.
What's the one on the left?
The dragon one.
How much?
Ooh. Yes. Look, may I inspect it?
Sure.
Just turns it over in his hand. Sort of, 150.
One moment. Let me take that back.
Certainly.
I take
Starts
her-
cooing over the massive skull that's been left on
I come over and I talk to Antoria. What do you think this is worth, or, in value in gold, or I guess in ceramic, or whatever, bits?
Yeah.
I'll give it an investigation check.
Sure.
19.
19. You think you might be able to get a little bit more for it from the right collector, but finding the kind of collector for this kind of an item might be kind of tricky.
150 is not bad. You could do a little better if you were willing to spend a fair bit of time finding a specific buyer, but 150 is not bad.
Is there any other reason to keep this?
Are these?
See?
I guess I can try and identify on it.
Sure.
All right. Anything?
It doesn't appear to have any inherent bonuses, but it's more magically inclined than your random shard of bone. You think that if you were to enchant it, it might be something that would augment the enchantment that's placed on it. Also, it's entirely common to turn large creatures' sharp teeth into weapons. that sort
Right,
of thing.
exactly.
It's more
It
receptive,
would be receptive
magic.
to enchantment, but doesn't hold
Hey,
one
Bill.
of its own.
Bill,
Yeah.
will you get me one, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
It's receptive to enchantment, but doesn't hold one. I can certainly see why he'd be interested in buying it.
You want something, Lobos?
Good.
What do you suggest?
Well, I'm nowhere near skilled enough to make magic items yet, unless you're willing to spend time finding someone to pay a little bit extra for it. 150 is probably a pretty good deal.
I'll pass.
Fair enough.
Oh, suit yourself. Well, if you care to rest here, there's certainly still your quarters upstairs.
Thank you, but there is actually something else I'd like to discuss.
Oh,
We have a major battle coming up soon, one
Indeed.
way or another. I would like the opportunity to study my magic with you or with another member of the Alliance, or even by myself with some spell books or something, if you have any such things.
are you giving me a skill check of some kind to connect with this?
I suppose I can try. I'm not very good at those.
You,
Diplomacy.
so you could reasonably make an Arcana check.
Oh, okay, I will make an Arcana check then, if I can reasonably do that. That is a 21.
He's extremely flattered. Oh, yes, certainly. It's been too long since I've had a pupil. Yes. Well, whatever you care to learn, you're certainly going to need it.
Excellent. And how many hours can you spare me for this?
Oh, whatever you need. I've done what I can to gather the Alliance forces for tomorrow.
Thank you very much. And do you have the supplies available for learning and
Oh,
experimentation?
yes. I've had Athrakes and Romalia running all around town using the runestones you so kindly fetched to rebuild our supplies.
Most excellent, then. Let's get started as soon as possible.
All right. Gestures back into the innards of the temple.
Okay.
I might be able to
You
help
were making
you
a
with
point
that.
about me,
Yeah.
though. Like,
But I need to rest first before
Well,
I can do it.
before-
A short
before you-
rest.
Oh, I was
No,
saying
actually, it's full rest.
maybe you could go talk
Actually,
to the king.
I'll actually be
Because
okay with
yeah,
that.
you
I
don't
think,
need
at
to
this
rest.
point.
All right.
All right.
true.
So, heading back there, Antoria first asks, at length he talks about a spell that basically turns out to be Fireball. He mentions condensing a lot of fire energy into a shield, projecting the shield, and then releasing the shield.
You want to learn Fireball?
Yes. Yes. Well, I didn't know how much you wanted me to roll it or not. I mean, I guess.
You could just go into mechanics mode for right now.
Okay, cool. And how much of a discount, if any, am I getting on these spell components needed?
How much do you need in order to learn it?
Normal price would be 150 gold.
Okay, you can probably shave 50 off of that.
Okay.
It requires you, because you have to buy the.
Experimentation components and whatnot. I assume I'm buying them from the Alliance at a discount.
Yeah.
I see.
He's a wizard.
He's a wizard. You're a sorcerer.
He doesn't cast
Oh,
spells.
it's that guy again.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
whatever
no,
happened
We
yeah.
left him in the desert.
Surrounded by angry elves. and
How
no
did he
help.
find his way to the tree? Yeah.
He just pops up out of the tree.
He's been the tree the whole time. Like Chief and Inspector Gadget.
Yeah.
Alright, then 6 hours pass and I learn Fireball.
Alright, way to go.
Well, I'll
Is
take.
that all? Just
Well, hold on.
Hold on.
If you're gonna
Hold
take
on.
six, whoa. If you're gonna take 6 hours, I'm gonna take just an hour to rest, and then I am gonna go talk to the king because I think that takes.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
gonna take 8 hours to rest.
8 hours for.
I'll get my
Okay.
8 hours after I talk to the king.
I
But
think
first,
I'll take my 8 hours also. Second level.
Okay, so you're
I'm
headed
taking
where?
a short rest, then heading to the king's.
Yes.
Where does he normally reside? Does he reside at like,
Palace?
the
There's
palace?
like a giant palace
Yeah.
right here.
All right, well,
Would
I'm
he
gonna
be
go
though,
there.
or would he still be at the celebration?
That's a great question.
In 8. Oh,
I'm-
1
I
hour.
wouldn't know.
He's
He
just a
said he.
bear.
He is
Just a bear.
I'm just a bear man.
I guess I could ask our Meiji friend before I go if where he thinks he'd be.
Matthias?
Yeah,
Matthias
Matthias.
is cloistered with Antoria.
Well-
He's in the midst of trying to figure out what a projected
Then
shield
I'm
of
going
fire
on a bear
is.
journey.
2.5 hours of just, fireball, here.
I'm going on a mystical bear journey then.
Alright.
Let's have a shield guy
What
with
about
cast a
Romalia,
fireball.
or,
Overload it,
you
put
know-
in the shield and then break the shield.
That's fine, that's fine.
Where's is
That's-
Romalia
You
there?
guys a shield?
She's not.
You guys an abjurationist.
Yeah. Then alright, I'm just gonna.
That's why it's all shields and crap.
Did he say where the celebration would be when we were there?
I mean, the entire city is celebrating.
But he said specifically when to hold a celebration.
He said at the temple. I'm not the temple, it's palace.
Oh, then alright, I'm going to the palace.
Okay. You head to the palace.
Alright.
Takes about an hour and a half to get there.
I at least have my shapeshifts.
Actually, you've been to the arena a fair number of times before. It's maybe just an hour.
Okay. Then I do that, and I'm gonna try and seek audience with the king again. Maybe ask the guards, say I helped save his life earlier, and I have some very important information I have to deliver.
Yeah, me too.
I can prove it.
Alright, prove it.
I turn into a bear.
Oh shit! Both of them take off running.
Good guards there, King.
Yeah. Well, I thought they would have seen me in the arena, but
Maybe they have. That might be the problem.
Hmm.
You're the bear that gave a Captain Crunch special to a T-Rex.
well, it's a waste of a bear shapeshift.
They and 7 other guards come running back around the
Like you
corner.
said, you can always-
Spears drawn.
You can always long rest.
Right! Out of here! Ah! He's rearing up. He's ready to attack.
Oh.
None of them really seem to want to take the lead, but likewise, none of them seem terribly intent on letting a wild bear into the palace.
I'll shift back.
Oh Christ! He's been enchanted.
I'll
He's
put
taken
my
the
hand on
form
my
of
head.
some
Did you
horrible
not
creature.
see me in the arena earlier?
No, we're working as gods.
You've never seen an arena match ever. You didn't hear news about a bear and fighting a T-Rex in the arena today.
Listen, friend. I've got a job to do. I get my vacation when and where the king says I got to take vacation. And today, I am on guard duty. Do I wish I was at the arena? Certainly. Do I wish I was partying with every other person in the city? Yes. But instead, I'm doing my job. Leveling my spear at a giant bear.
Surely your job also
Show a little respect.
includes passing on information that is very important to the kingdom's safety.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Passing on information. What do you got? What do you got there? Circus is in town. Do they have circuses back then?
Yeah, there's a mushroom in
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Who's in charge?
Dragon
I
Man,
want
you
to
know?
talk to whoever's in charge
Squid Man.
of the guards.
Oh, certainly. Is it 8th day?
I think she died today.
You saying
Oh,
that?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, it's my day. I'm in charge. What can I do for you?
Look, I need audience with the king. I have some very important information I have to deliver.
The king's engaged in some very important celebrations with some high-level officials.
This is crucial to his safety and the safety of the entire city.
Why don't you just leave that information with me then? I'll make sure it gets it.
Alright, fine. Tomorrow, somewhere around sundown, the city's going to be attacked
Oh, really?
by a lich.
What? I
Yes.
beg your pardon.
Yes, by a lich.
A lizard. Was he gonna do that thing where it does the push-ups?
By an evil spellcaster.
Oh. Now we're getting to the good stuff, eh, boys? Yeah, that's good stuff.
Did you not-
Tomorrow at sundown.
I just turned into a bear. You don't believe me at all. You don't believe any of this.
Look, friend. Man turning into a bear is one thing. Passing on preposterous things up to the king and it getting back to him that I was the one that passed that on. What if I'm in charge of the gods again that day? Do you have some sort of evidence of this impending attack? You've got like a whole skill list that you can be using.
I'm looking
to
at
make,
my
like,
items.
persuasion checks and
All I've
diplomacy
got is
checks and
clocks,
intimidate.
bone fragments, and I don't think that's going to do anything with these cards.
Talking about
Look,
skills.
bones! Liches
Yeah.
are made of
Trying
those.
diplomacy.
Alright, well,
Oh, damn it! Tell the king!
can try diplomacy, I guess.
Sure. You rolled a 2. So I'm going to assume it's probably going about the way it has been up to this point.
I'm going to walk away.
Right, bye. Let us know if the dragon's attacking. Hey, that's rude. Hurt a guy's feelings. Just do my job.
I'm going on to plan B.
Alright.
I'm going to find...
Attacking the city!
Turn into a spider and climb up their palace.
That's it. Bark skin, bear form, kill everyone. Alright. No, plan B is I'm going to find a quiet wall that is not guarded or not currently being watched, if I can
Okay.
do so.
Give me a perception check.
Sure. Let's hope this is going to do what I said. 19, natural.
19.
So way more than that.
There's, aside from these boys up the front, you find that a lot of the folks that are on guard duty are kind of lax. A lot of the trolls aren't going by as regularly as they usually are.
Alright, I'm going to find one of those spots that doesn't have a patrol, shift into a spider, and scale on up
Okay.
to try and get into the inner palace.
Okay.
Oh my god, a giant spider!
If it's relevant, spider form does get a huge plus to stealth.
Well, give me a stealth check.
Natural 16 plus
16.
plus.
It's not 1 or 20. You probably just need to say the number.
Yes.
No one cur.
I'm trying to find where the plus is.
Go with me. I don't have anything for you, Polo.
Plus 7. So
23
yeah,
then.
23.
Okay, you managed to make it up to a balcony, maybe 50 or 60 feet above ground level.
Alright, I am going to stay in spider form because I'm far more stealthy and I can climb on the ceilings and stuff.
Okay.
I'm gonna actually try.
The castle activates now.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and climb in further into the castle and as a spider, like skittering stealthily, like along the ceiling and trying to get to the inner sanctum.
Doing the
find
things that a
it.
spider can.
Yeah,
Got
trying
it.
to find where the majority of people are partying,
Okay.
and I'll probably shift back if I ever find that.
Okay. It takes a bit of skulking around, but you find what appears to be the main ballroom.
Okay.
Looks like there's quite a to-do going on.
Are there a good number of people? Just is the
Hundreds.
king? Can I spot the king? I'm gonna get some.
Give me a perception check.
Pretty good. 19. 19.
Why, yes, as a matter of fact, you are. You managed to spot his bright red hair across the room, sort of surrounded by cronies.
All right.
The rest of him is surrounded by cronies, not just his hair.
Okay.
I'll find a fairly safe spot to shift back into human form and just kind of meld into the crowd like I'm one of the partiers there.
Okay.
And make my way towards the king.
Thoughts on skill for
Meld into crowd check.
for acclimating to a crowd that you're not necessarily a part of?
Almost feels like
Disguise.
Yeah, it seems like
Deception.
stealth or
I've got deception.
not really
Decep-
sleight of
Deception could
hand,
work too, I
but-
bet.
I'll go with deception if
Or
that's alright.
performance.
Oh, performance.
Oh,
Like that,
performance.
like that.
Give me a
Alright.
performance check. You're
This die-
hobnobbing now.
This die's been pretty
You're
good.
Still the thing is, you're still dressed up as a druid.
Yeah.
Okay, 12.
Okay. Well, you get some strange stares. And more than a few nobles wrinkle their nose and make way as you're coming through the crowd. You don't seem to be passing invisibly, but no one seems to be harassing you.
Alright. I'll see if I can get within speaking distance of the king.
Okay, it's difficult. He's crowd gets pretty dense around him. You know, lots of people want to talk to the king. He's more than happy to toast folks and chat with those that are right next to him. But there's like
What?
Tithian.
a big pack of people around him.
I can't.
He's out of animal.
He's out of
No,
his
I know you're
Yeah.
not. That's why I'm making.
He ran out of animal practice.
Yeah.
He's out of animal practice.
If I get close enough with an earshot, I'll be like, Titian!
Okay, you're still like 30 or 40 feet away from him. There's a big press of people.
I'm gonna keep trying to get closer then.
Okay.
Do bone dragon form.
Give
Yeah.
me. So how are you gonna try and get closer?
Just walking through the crowd of people.
So are you
waving.
like shoving people past, or are you trying to like slip through, or what are you doing?
I don't know what I think is gonna be faster or better.
More so, pick what you're doing and tie it to a skill, and then give me a skill
Look at me, dog.
check.
I am.
Flip over the crowd acrobatics.
Yeah. Shoot, I'm not really good at any of that stuff.
What are you good at?
I have a +1 to deception, intimidation, performance, and persuasion.
Or one of those then.
I guess I'll go with maybe intimidation.
Oh.
Well then.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually go with intimidation.
Roll
But
again,
I'm gonna what I'm gonna be saying is basically, get out of the way. I have something important. I must tell the king. 20. Natural 20.
20!
Oh my god.
Well, whether it's they think you're a leper or they think that your news is dire, people seem to part, and you find yourself in Tithian's presence once again.
All right.
He's in the midst of telling everyone what a harrowing battle it was, but certainly not nearly as harrowing as the battle 11 years ago when Kalakwan is in his prime.
When he was participating in that battle.
Oh, certainly. He drove the Heartwood spear right into the base of his skull. Oh, why it's you? Yes.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, he was there. He can tell you what.
Yes, the king was very brave today.
Yes, I was.
He was a fearless participant in the combat against the great bone dragon we ran into today.
Yes, he was.
The people that tried to assassinate him, he was so useful in that combat. But I have something very important I must tell you.
Give me
it's
diplomacy
extremely
check.
important. What is diplomacy now?
He's very.
Charisma.
9.
Oh. Yes. Have a drink, friend. The party goes on all day. He seems to turn away. He's not really going anywhere, but he's not paying you any attention anymore. Someone shoves a drink in your hand.
I never deny a drink, so I'll have to take a drink. But
So you do hate the bartenders who give them to
but I
you.
hate the bartenders again. Only if they're snooty.
Only for snooty and wear horns.
Yeah. I'll try again. I guess. Well, there's no diplomacy, right? So it's persuasion, I guess.
You can do whatever you want.
All right, I'll try again with
Okay.
persuasion. Titty, it's extremely important. I really have something important I must tell you.
Okay.
Your life is in danger. I rolled worse. 7.
The crowd around you grows quiet. Tithian turns.
Your life is still in danger. I
King
have some,
Tithian,
King Titian.
or your majesty.
Your Majesty, I have some dire news. There is a possible attack that could include the whole of Tyre and you yourself included.
Yes. Well, be sure to let my guards know. They're usually very good about that sort of thing. He turns away once again. Seems quite irritated with your breach of etiquette.
All right,
What do you got?
I'm leaving. I tried.
Okay.
That's how it is.
Alright. So, are you going back to the tree, or...
Yeah, I'll go back to where you guys were.
No, he goes back to the forest.
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
I go back to Crescent Forest. I am done
I'm
with
leaving
this.
here. I'm leaving the party. I'm leaving this whole stinking thing behind.
Screw you guys.
Fuck
I'm not
everything.
being here when the Lich gets here. Screw this.
Fair enough.
I can turn into a bear. I don't gotta take this shit.
Alright.
Antoria, is anything else going on with your
Yeah.
tutelage?
I'd also like to learn Counterspell.
How do you describe that one?
Thank you for being so straightforward this time.
I want to hear the description of Counterspell.
No, you'll see it when I cast it.
Maybe.
Alright, so same level of discount, 33%
Yeah.
off? Alright. And that takes 3 hours.
Okay.
At least I got a free drink out of it.
So 3 hours was 9. We're already at about midnight, so Victoria says, thank you very much for the lessons. They've been a big help.
Oh, my pleasure. I certainly hope they come in useful.
They definitely will. Thank you. Thank you very much. He's pretty profuse in his thanks, actually, as it turns out.
You know, my friend, you seem very dedicated in the pursuit of eliminating defilers and, well, mostly eliminating defilers. I don't really know what your stance is on preserving the natural world.
Preserving the world is important to me.
You say you were part of the chaos from Uric, that poor business there. I understand there's not much of an alliance left there.
As far as I know, there is no alliance left there.
Indeed, indeed. Well, should you care to, if we do survive the events of the next couple of days, you'll be welcome to join the alliance here.
I'm honored by your offer. Thank you very much. I hope
You're
we
welcome.
survive to discuss it further.
Yes. I suppose your cohorts can... Well, we'll talk about them some other time.
Yes. There is one other thing I should leave with you. Even if we win the battle, an individual's survival is dicey at best. He takes out a pouch of papers and whatnot, his notes on the research that he did.
Oh, yes.
He hands these over.
Oh, yes, Romalia told me about this. Thank you, yes. I'll make sure that they're preserved until your return.
Thank you.
I wonder if the guards say anything when they see me walking out of the palace. Sorry.
Oh, did you just go straight out?
Yeah, I just left.
Well, you didn't have any animal crackers left, so you couldn't spider back out.
No.
Sorry.
Maybe next time.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I will start my long rest about 9 hours after there. So I guess they wake up first.
I guess so. Are you guys doing anything in particular?
It's
about midnight.
My rest, yeah.
I want to go shopping.
My full rest.
What are you shopping for?
I would like some cure medium wound potions.
Where do you imagine you're going to find those?
Black market.
We tried really hard to find this before.
We tried in a tiny ass city
I'm
before.
going to the black market.
Yeah, we tried here
Okay,
too.
you head to the black market.
Zay says, do you want to come with me to the black
Yeah, we
market?
Do you want to come with the gullible sorcerer?
If he only knew what happened last time, we went on a stealth mission into Bacon Town. If only he knew.
That's true. Sure, I'm up for a laugh.
Good. That's what's gonna happen.
Did you say that with a straight face after last time?
Yep.
I love it.
He doesn't know who's gonna be laughing.
Yeah.
Well,
Listen,
you,
friend,
if you make
if
another
someone wanted
elf
to
explode-
assassinate the king, how would they go about doing that?
You cheated me out of 2 silver. All of you and your family
yeah,
die.
I was gonna say it wasn't just that. It was you took 20 silver from me, and I have hundreds of gold. You
No,
must buy.
that was a different guy.
Yeah,
It was a
but
different
I know
guy.
it was a different
Yeah,
guy,
yeah.
but it happened in the same.
Sure.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah,
Anyway, I hope they don't have cousins. That
he
work
is
at the
not a
black
petty
market.
rogue.
Nope.
Okay, you guys descend into the
I have my reasons. Okay.
bacony
You don't know me.
underbelly
Yeah.
of
Don't know me. Tell
Tyre.
me what to do.
This is after your long rest.
Yes.
Okay, so
So,
are we doing this like middle of the night or the next morning?
yeah, middle of the night's fine.
Okay.
No, that's good.
Why
Well,
not?
I mean, that's why the black market's open, right?
It's
It's not like-
it's
it's
its
not
peak
like a-
operating hours.
Yeah, it's not like
yes.
family-friendly entertainment over
It's
there.
happy hour at the black market.
There's kids
Bring
running
your
around.
kids.
There's all kinds of kids. It's a grim and gritty world. Give me a perception check.
Can Zathus give you the perception check?
I think you should both give me a perception check.
Oh, great.
10.
Where's perception?
You at least should be good at it.
Plus 5. If I roll well, 22.
22.
Yeah, 22.
You notice an urchin snag a pouch off of Marvin's belt.
I say nothing.
I knew it.
So
How much did I lose from that?
You don't know yet.
You don't
haven't
know
noticed
yet.
it.
Oh.
You haven't noticed yet. Oh, you know what? Come to think of it, you did get those warnings in a convenient pouch-sized
How?
pouch.
300 gold down.
I say nothing. I just kind of quietly laugh to myself.
I guess there was a bit of laughter in this for you.
300 coins is not a small number of coins. You'd notice that suddenly disappearing. Anyway, you guys arrive at the Elven Market.
Elven Market?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the black market.
That's it. Yeah.
That's pretty much the black market in nearly every city.
I'll look for the healing store.
Are you just looking for like a store with a big cross? Painted
Or like the
over it?
mortar and pestle. You
Yeah,
know, the,
preferably a red
Apothecary.
cross.
Sure.
Yeah, the bacon authority.
Yeah.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh, that's basically perception.
Sure.
It's int-based. No. You found Bacon Town.
3?
Maybe not even Bacon Town. You found Athos.
You do a bit of digging around, but no one really seems to know.
Boy,
what
is there
you're looking
is
for.
it this? Do you know of any stores around here that could sell this stuff?
hey, you brought
I
me
mean,
along.
so to clarify, there's stalls and shops all over the place, but very few of them have markings or anything that sort of denotes what it is that they have. I mean, it's the black market.
I don't really know.
So you
what
sort of
I'm
have to know a guy that knows
Yeah.
a guy to know where to go to get a particular.
Say
good.
because I don't really know what I'm looking for.
Is it like that rogue speak? I think I
Thieves
remember.
can't.
Yeah.
Thieves
Thieves
can't.
can't.
Rogues have that, yeah.
I mean, it's not really a written language. I think.
It's just a made up one.
It's a-
I think
Yeah.
they have markings and stuff. Well, I don't. Yeah, I don't know.
It's the language
Yeah,
the great train
Let's
robbery
look
is
it up.
written in.
Let's look it up.
So rarely get a chance to use.
Oh
this.
my God, we're Does it mean- using the book.
We always use the book.
No, I'm just kidding.
Who knows? Maybe we'll find something written in Druidic.
True.
Because I mean, at least in the description or whatever, it's a secret mix of dialect, jargon, and code that allows you to hide message in seemingly normal conversation. So it's, you know,
Yeah.
doesn't really sound like written.
No, I mean, I think that this sort of like I think there would be like small. Oh yeah. I see what you mean. No, this seems entirely spoken. This doesn't seem like the ranger kind of like
Okay.
don't go here marking or
Right.
safe passage marking. That said, you could reasonably apply your skills to find a particular kind of location in a venue such as this. If you're in a mood to be helpful.
Well,
That's a
with
big
Marvin, it's very doubtful, but tell you what, half elf. If you procure me one of these items, I'll tell you where we can find them.
Procure? You mean steal?
However you want to get it, but
You get one for me as well.
yes, that's right.
If you can show me where, I mean, yeah.
All right, so I use my knowledge and/or skills. You need to-
They have a very take and take relationship.
Well, thankfully they keep taking from NPCs.
Yeah.
There seems to be no end to the bounty.
Yeah.
Alright, well give me a knowledge and or skills check.
Okay.
Perception or investigation would be a relevant sort of thing.
Okay, I'm good in both those. So they're both the same. 18.
18. So you're not able to find necessarily like a potion shop or anything like that, but you are able to find, for lack of a better word, kind of just sort of a knick-knack shop, a place that has lots of curios and trinkets and that kind of thing that might have something magical hidden in there, but it's going to take some digging through all the non-magical stuff that's sitting around. Kind of like a pawn shop or a Goodwill or something like that. There's tons of stuff, but it's basically dependent on what you find.
I kind of, without even really acknowledging him, I just kind of go, look over there. Point to the shop.
Okay.
Okay.
I will then enter the shop
Okay.
and approach whoever is working.
There's a shopkeeper. He seems half asleep, actually.
Okay.
Sort of a big, mean-looking guy. He's got kind of fangs and leathery skin. Not really sure what kind of a race this guy is, but it doesn't look nice. He's actually sleeping, like
I
standing
will,
up. He's like,
Do I do I have a hood? I would like to put
Do
a
you
hood.
have a hood?
I don't know. Like I don't know what my adventurer's garb would look like. I've got a robe. I don't know if that has a
I think then
So-
your character looks like this.
So if you're a traveler in Athos, then you would have a cloak with a hood to protect you from the
I'm
sun.
gonna put my hood on.
Okay. So
And I'm gonna like put it down to eye level.
Okay.
So he
I'm
just sees a
gonna-
blue chin
Yeah, he
popping out of
sees
the
the blue
hood.
chin.
Okay.
And I'm gonna kind of lean on the counter and be like, "Hello, friend."
He doesn't respond. It's just
Hello, friend. Maybe I'll kind of lightly tap him on the head.
he snaps at your fingers with his teeth and manages to take a sharp bite on him. You take a point of damage.
Piercing? Slashing?
Piercing.
I'm sure that's piercing.
And yet he seems still asleep.
I am going to.
Based on the standard set by you two, you would already have killed him
I'm
for
going
this.
to
Yeah.
smack him over
Yeah.
the head. I'm gonna smack him over the head, not with the intention of hitting him hard, but like, you know, like, hey, what's that about with my scepter? I clunk him on the head.
You know, one of those, hey, what's that about?
Yeah,
Smacks
come
on the
on,
head.
Yeah.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Okay. Oh, with a scepter?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what sort of.
Let's just say a
Just
DD4.
use my proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
24.
Well, and it's plus 2.
If you have
No,
dex,
it's plus
That's
2
the
to
charisma.
charisma. So
Yeah,
not
so
really.
24 to
Strength.
hit just with nothing.
I would assume.
Okay, give me a.
Wait, is it strength? Sorry, 15.
Yeah, strength.
Plus proficiency or not?
Yes.
Strength plus proficiency bonus.
24.
Give me a D4.
Yeah. 3 magic missile. 1.
Oh! Oh! Ow!
Well, if he has any potions of
Why
healing,
did
you'll
you
see in a
do
moment.
that? Ah!
Hello, friend.
God, friend, you hit me in the face!
I'll hold up my fingers.
The hell?
You bit me. We're even.
I bit you?
You bit me.
You poked me in the face or something?
Listen.
You don't poke a guy in the face!
I'm just trying to get some sleep.
Oh!
I've got a lot of gold on me, and I'm willing to spend some.
I would say this is just laughing in the background.
I hope.
I thought he was just still out in the street.
Yeah, holding.
I thought that was why you just pointed. You were just like, ugh. I mean, you didn't say you put your hands down.
Got me there. Damn it. Alright, I put my hands down.
Okay, fine. Finally.
My
finally,
arms
your
are now like asleep.
They're so tired.
I slept for 8 hours like that.
Oh man.
What do you want?
I'm gonna try to fast track this.
Okay.
I'm actually saying that to him.
Okay.
It's like, listen, I'm not interested in spending any more time here. than I have
Good,
to,
leave!
But I am in the market. I'm looking for something that I could drink that might be able to cure me of what ails me.
This isn't a bar.
Give me a skill check of some kind.
Okay.
What ails
Sir.
him is the
This is,
want to attack people that are asleep.
Investigation.
Now, I will point out
I
that
guess-
you almost certainly still have the rod in hand,
Yes.
which means any charisma kind of
Yeah.
stuff you get gets
Yeah,
gets your
I'm
little
gonna
bonus
go.
there. And you're gonna need it.
Persuasion?
Sure.
Let's see this.
22.
22. Oh! The back! Cripes!
The back.
The back!
I'll-
There's a
I'll-
row! There's a
I'll-
bunch of like.
I'm gonna
Go
reach
back.
outside and be Zathus, come here. I'm gonna call for you.
Okay, I'll
And see if
approach.
he can- And if he's got something in the back, if you mind helping look for potions or something.
Hey, I told you where to find it. You're supposed to go back there and get me one.
If I can't find it, I'm not getting you any. So you either get your ass in here, you sit out there and you complain holding up your dragon's tooth.
And Tyrannosaurus tooth.
Yes.
Alright? I killed those 2 big beasts.
Listen, are you
I'm a
coming in
little
or
excited.
you in or out?
You got a dragon's tooth?
Huh?
Can I see?
Sure.
Oh.
I kind of keep an eye on it.
You want to get rid of this thing?
I don't know. What are you offering?
90 gold.
I take it back.
Oh, jeez. All right.
I'm gonna hold it up again.
You bump into some stuff hanging from the ceiling.
I'm gonna do an investigation check to find.
Doyle
any
rules.
sort of potions. 2.
Right off that cliff.
To find anything.
You appear to be in a shop of some kind.
Let's go.
So
You don't have to detect magic, do you?
in the back, there's in fact like a display case, but it's cram-packed with all kinds of like flasks and flagons and other stoppered containers
I'll
of
take
fluids.
some of them.
You're just gonna grab a few at random?
Yeah, I'll take. I'm assuming they look like they're red or blue, so I'll try to find some.
Are
There's
they-
red and blue ones, but there are also
Are
some
they
black
marked?
ones and some
Yeah.
green ones, some
They
brown
might be
ones,
marked.
some gray
I'm
ones.
going to take a look and see if I can find some red or blue ones and stick them like in my various orifices.
This isn't Diablo 2
All right, give me another investigate check.
or Diablo 3.
Yeah.
Investigate.
It's very conventional colors.
16 for investigate.
16. You find a couple of red ones.
Okay, I will take them and put them in my pocket.
Okay.
Do you want me to use sleight of hand for this?
Your specific. Oh, okay.
No, I'm stealing these.
No doubt
Thank you for
now.
clarifying.
Yeah.
Yes, I'd like you to make a sleight of hand check.
Oh,
22.
man.
Ooh.
All right. By the way, in the process of pocketing these, you discover you're 20 gold short.
I guess I already paid for these.
Maybe.
I guess while we're back there, because I did follow, we did go back there as
Sure.
his assistants. I would like to investigate some of these as well.
Okay.
Is there? They don't have any kind of markings on them or anything? They're just.
There's literally hundreds of them. I mean, you could spend the time to go through and see if there's some kind of an arcane marking or any kind of marking, I guess.
Okay, I'm just gonna do a general investigation check or whatever, see if there's anything that I recognize.
Okay.
On these. 10.
Nothing seems to stand out.
Okay. Well, he grabbed some red ones. Would you say there were some black ones and some green ones?
Yes. There's some clear ones, there's some brown ones, some leather-bound ones.
Wait, this is Athos we're talking about. He goes for the gold ones.
Oh, yeah! There were a couple of gold
Are there some gold ones? Alright, I will try and
I mean,
slide.
not gold, but they're gold
They're
colors.
yellowish. Yeah, no.
They're shiny. They glow with a
No,
golden
no.
light.
They're kind of burnished, as a matter of fact. They're kind of dull looking, but they are gold.
Okay.
Are you looking for shiny
There's
things?
liquid in them?
They all seem to have at least some kind of liquid in them. Yes.
Okay, yes, I will try and also sleight of hand those.
Okay.
So what's my sleight of hand? My sleight of hand should be +5.
Wait till you guys get back and we identify these.
Ooh, 6.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hey! Yeah,
Alright.
put this in my pouch.
Okay.
Did you get what we came for?
No, I didn't find anything
You
that
didn't
we
find
needed
anything.
here.
All that work and you didn't find anything. Look at that. You gave the guy a splitting headache and you didn't find a damn thing. I think you should at least give him a couple of.
This guy.
I think you should give him at least a couple gold for his
It's the
trouble.
middle of the night and someone bonked him in the face. Of course he's going to toss down some wine.
Oh, I thought that was a healing potion.
Looking for these?
Well, you don't know what's
He
in the
throws it
wine
at
skin.
you.
It's
Yeah,
probably
okay,
wine,
okay.
but he's still smart after he drinks it,
alright.
so
Well,
he doesn't seem to have recovered any
I'm just
hit
gonna
points.
leave. I'm not gonna pay any attention to him.
Okay. Alright. And Zathis, I take it you're also leaving?
Yeah.
Alright. Don't come back!
Oh, you made it. Well, what's the score?
I didn't find anything.
I think the score is Marvin 2.
I think you should have
Zathis
rolled.
2.
You should have rolled to see if he was taking stuff, and he should have rolled to see if you were taking stuff.
These are the two I gained.
True.
Thank you.
Here, the memorized list has changed a fair bit.
Okay. I'll keep
Although
that
I
in
rolled a
mind.
6 and he rolled a 22.
Wait.
But I also did
Wait,
smack him on the head, so maybe he's got some major disadvantage for that.
Oh, I thought that was going to be a different word.
Nope.
Oh, alright.
What?
Nothing.
Secrets?
I mean, you can just ask him when you wake up. So, what spells did you memorize? I'm a druid.
Yeah. I'm a druid. What'd you learn? Let's talk shop.
Marcus, what's going on with you?
Has it been 8 hours?
It has.
Oh.
Yeah, we were all 8-houring or whatever, and after we woke people.
Where did
I mean, you
everybody,
can just keep resting throughout the rest of the night.
where did everybody go?
I'm still there.
Is there
I'm
anybody
resting.
on-
Victoria's still
I'm there.
hanging around.
Oh, are you?
Oh, but I'm
He
resting.
seems to be resting, but he's still
I'm,
hanging around.
I'm meditating.
Yeah.
I'm like,
You do see, notably, you do see Antoria fiddling with a deck of cards pretty intently. Looks like he's drawing on one of them.
Oh, you up for a game?
Sorry, not at the moment, but thank you.
Are you making a game?
Not exactly.
are you a game developer?
No, just practicing my art. How does it look? He shows you a card. It looks relatively unfinished.
I know it. You are working on Demon.
Looks like he started drawing a face. Can't tell too much about it. It might be an elf face or something. Has pointy ears. The eyes seem a little, I don't know, thin though.
Is there any color?
No, there's no color yet. It's just a sketch at this point.
Is that our blue friend?
No, never.
Hey, Brandon. You get me?
All right.
I guess you could make a religion check. You might be able to figure it out. It's probably pretty hard though, if only a sketch.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, yeah,
Religion.
Yeah.
Please paint Marvin like you paint your ladies.
No idea.
Alright. No. Looks like a fine face. Better than I
Thank you
can
very
do.
much.
Thank you. I've been practicing for a while.
Fair enough. Well, I won't bother you longer. Carry on.
I'll speak with you later. Thank you.
He worships Vishnu, the Great Destroyer. He's gonna kill us all.
Resumes drawing on the
Do you
card.
not?
Yeah.
So does anyone else have anything that they want to do during the night?
Only other thing I wanted, Antoria wanted to talk to these guys when they get back.
Okay.
Yeah,
you guys
I
want
wanted-
to talk to Antoria?
I wanted
Yeah.
to talk to
Or are you just
Victoria when
gonna-
we get back.
I have some potions I'd like them to identify.
Okay.
I suppose I can take a few moments away. He puts the cards away as the two of you approach. That's potions. Huh. Where'd
I
you
got
find
two
these
of the
at?
red ones. I think they're healing.
We'll certainly see.
They're red.
They're definitely red. You have wine.
Alright, I can spend up to 1 hour during
It's
a
like
long rest
glue.
without interrupting it.
Glue in a
It's
bottle.
light
Sure.
activity, so if they've got 4 potions, that should be fine for 4
I
identifies.
don't know that he gave you the potion.
Oh, that's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
Well, I got 2 from him at least.
Yeah.
Let's
Liquid
see.
poison.
I will talk to Antoria at another date or another time.
Fair enough.
Very well.
at the same time. But anyways.
So we've got two
What's his
red
name, Antoria?
containers with unknown liquid that we're trying to identify, and
Yep.
you're just casting identify to find out if they're magical. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah. If they're magical, it'll work. If they're not magical, it won't do anything.
Okay. One appears to be magical in point of fact, the other does not.
This one's rubbish. Puts it aside.
Wait, what is it?
Some sort of red liquid, but it's not
No,
magical.
no. The
You can
liquid isn't
investigate.
red. The container
Oh,
is
the
red.
Oh.
Yeah.
That probably threw me for a loop. I'm gonna open that one up and smell it.
Oh, it smells of strong wine.
Okay.
And what is the other one that was magical?
The other one.
Both
Boy,
these
this could be
containers
great.
look identical, right?
No,
Oh, they don't.
no. It's like what you'd find in a Goodwill.
I see.
Usually it's like
Alright.
a ton of flasks. They're not transparent flasks. They're just like flasks.
I think this one is.
This one is a potion of poison.
It's a poison. What did you buy that?
No,
for?
it's not a poison.
Oh.
It's a potion of poison.
Yeah, there's an important distinction.
Well, what is the
I
distinction?
don't know.
I don't know.
I never learned to read. That's not true.
That's not true.
Yeah, throw the book at him.
It's kind of like that picture of the dog, the one that's looking
This
intently at the
episode
book
of
and
the
wondering about the
Goodwill.
lore, but it's like, I can't fucking read. On that picture.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
I like somebody coming. This episode of D&D sponsored by Goodwill.
I could not have rolled better. This concoction looks, smells, and tastes like a potion of healing. However, it is actually a poison masked by illusion magic, and identify a spell reveals its true nature.
Oh.
This is poison. Why
If
would
you
you?
drink it, you take 3d6 poison damage. You succeed, you're poisoned. Okay, yeah. So, yeah.
Why'd you
It's a
tell
red
me?
herring.
Not
You
in
throw
the
it at
habit of
someone.
giving out
Maybe it breaks
misinformation.
on them, it'll hurt them.
No, I think you
Give
gotta
it to
drink
someone that
Yeah,
thinks
probably.
you're their friend.
Yeah, exactly.
It's poison that's had an
Taking-
illusion cast on it to appear as a healing potion.
It's a potion for kings.
Well, thank you, Victoria.
No problem. I would dispose of it quickly. It doesn't serve many other purposes.
I will head back over to Zethus.
I was right there next to you. Like we both
Oh.
came up to.
Did you have anything else?
Oh, I thought you weren't there.
Wait, he's not talking with me,
Oh,
but he's there.
I thought you didn't hear any of that. Here's this potion of healing I found.
He's very sneaky.
I am very sneaky. No, because he said he wanted to talk to both of us, so we went over there. But you
Yes.
provided the potions. I remained
There's also
silent.
only like 7 people in the building.
There is something else the three of us had to discuss, however. He puts aside his cards for a moment and brings back out the
Those are
tome.
dice.
Yeah.
The what?
The tome, yeah.
Tom. Oh, yeah.
The manual.
Oh.
It's never going to be any
Plus
easier
two
to discuss this thing, so we might as well get it out of the way. If it's alright with the two of you, I'd like to hang on to it. Other than a few stray scrolls and potions, it's the only thing I've asked for. Is that alright?
What? For what reason?
To make use of it, of course.
What is this tome?
It's the
Oh.
manual we found.
It's a
We
bonus.
discussed it earlier. It
I
gives
don't-
you plus 2 to
Yeah,
your
it's a
constitution
constitution
score.
bonus. Yeah.
Oh,
Only
Are you
people
sure
only
that-
people that can read it can use it.
Right.
So Marvin.
Yeah, he would be out because he
Marcus
can't.
can't use it.
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
And I already
One way or
said
the
I
other.
didn't want it. That's why I took the cloak.
Gotcha. I remember
Tori,
talking
you've
about it, but I
always
couldn't.
been
I
good
didn't
to
remember
me.
what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have it.
Thank you. And are you alright with this as well?
I have no objections.
Thank you very much. In that case, fishes around in his pouch for a moment. He hands you
My
back.
potion of healing.
He hands you back a scroll of fireball and says, "I actually was able to learn this without the scroll. Feel free to keep it.
I'll look at it. I'm assuming I can identify
It's
what
a sorcerer.
it is.
It's a sorcerer
immediately,
spell.
right?
You should be able to know it.
Yeah, I should be able to
Glance.
look at it and be like,
I think.
I think so, yes.
Oh.
I don't have the DMG, so
I will
So it's
look at-
rolled up and
yeah.
it's stamped with a fireball.
Yeah,
You
no,
can
it's
just
good.
ask him what
I
it is.
already know this one. I'll throw it back to you.
thank you.
You literally throw it at him?
You could use it without using a spell slot.
If you wish.
Now did you you handed me back my potions?
Isn't there
Oh
something
yes,
else?
yeah, you have those back.
Now does Zathus know what those potions are?
If he was here when I said them, he probably.
It sounds like he
knows.
was right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't sound
so
like you'd want.
Zathus,
For what it's worth, can't rogues use magical items? I asked because I don't know if
I
that's
actually-
Arcane tricksters probably.
I don't know if that's still a thing.
Arcane
unfortunately.
tricksters definitely can.
Well,
I'll
maybe.
look it up.
Yeah.
I am not an arcane.
so
trickster.
Zathus,
Well,
you got a poison and a wine. Which one? Which one did you want?
well not
I'll
the
swear.
scroll.
I'll take the wine.
Take the wine.
Yeah.
I thought you'd be more of a poison man.
I'll take the poison.
I already have. I'm already well adept at poisoning. I don't
figured
need.
you could use that to poison someone.
I have my ways. I don't
Okay,
need
so
your.
I've got a thing of poison. What is it? 3d6.
Yeah, 3d6 and poison status, I think it said.
No.
Well,
but-
if you don't like
Just
this,
let me know when you're using it and I'll look it back up.
Well, if
You're
you
an
don't
assassin,
like the
is that
scroll, how about this instead? He
Zathus?
takes out another potion.
You're an
Seems
assassin.
to be a
I am
pink
an
liquid.
assassin, yes.
Remember that love
Yes.
potion we found earlier?
So thieves get used to magic device.
Granted, it's not the sort of thing I'd usually hand to someone I'm sure is going to find an abuse for it, but
But you're super
you did
good
do me a
at
good turn.
A
Yes,
love
I am.
potion?
It was the filter of love we
So
found
you
earlier.
probably
If you
don't.
drink it, the next
Nope.
person you see is
You have a
charmed.
necklace
You're
of them
What
charmed.
the hell am I
anyway.
gonna do with a love potion?
Eventually.
Very well. Forget I said anything. He takes it away.
Do you have anything that I can use to kill someone with?
Well, there
The
was a
scroll
scroll
of fireball!
No, never
I already
mind.
have fireball though. I don't need that.
Thank you very much. It's for you. I do have something for you too. He takes out a necklace. We found this earlier. You sure you don't want it?
Give me the love potion, you the necklace. What's going on here?
It's a necklace that protects you from breathing problems, poison gas, that sort of thing.
I will take this. Thank you.
Just remember, you need to wear it for a little bit before it takes effect. An hour should be enough. Out of character. Requires attunement. Just so that was clear.
Okay. What kind of necklace was that?
It's a necklace of adaptation. Gives advantage on saving throws against poisoned or bad air. Actually, if it's not magical in nature, you just breathe it automatically. But if it's magical, you get advantage on the save.
Gotcha.
Thank you very much. I appreciate this.
Necklace. Necklace of what?
Adaptation.
Adaptation. If that's all you have to discuss with us, I have a matter that I would like to talk with you in private, Antoria.
Very well. I have a few moments more before I must get back to my studies.
You'll see this, Martin?
Yep, I leave.
Okay.
He just stands there.
I stab him. No. I produced to Antoria the 2 whatever vials or vessels or whatever it is that I pocketed.
Victoria starts chuckling as soon as he sees them.
One's a 10-gallon bottle. The other's a camel
You have
pack.
no idea how hard this was to keep from Marvin.
Oh, my pockets are so sore.
Yeah.
Antoria chuckles and without a word begins the identification spells.
As before, one is magical and the other is not.
Nothing of interest in this one. He shoves one away. But this one... Where did you two find these anyway? We should probably pay it another visit. If I was there, who knows what we would find.
Indeed. But next time we go, let's not take this one. I believe he angered the shopkeeper by whacking him on the head.
I'm not going to ask. I'm not even
Hey,
going
at least he's still alive.
Well, there is that.
Wait, are we talking
Is
about
he?
me or the shopkeeper?
What?
If you guys
Is he
kill-
still alive?
Yeah, if you guys had
He
killed,
was when we left.
if you guys killed the shopkeeper, you could have got everything.
He was asleep too.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
Hide the
exploded.
body.
That's.
Cast maze on the dead body.
Anime dead.
It's like Weekend at Birdie's with the
Don't know if Animate's that polite about it.
This is a potion of growth. When you drink this potion, you gain the enlarge effect of the enlarge spell for 1d4 hours. No concentration required.
What does the enlarge spell do? I guess just
I
makes
think
you.
it adds a little bit to your attack damage and it makes you bigger. It
Okay.
doesn't really do a whole lot else.
Basically, will give you
Gotcha.
reach though too.
Oh yeah, making that, that's part of
nice.
making you bigger.
That's something
But it
that
also
Martin
makes you easier to
can
hit, I think.
You might get a +1. Other people might get a +1 to hit. you.
Enlarge! The target's size doubles in all dimensions.
Whoa.
And its weight is multiplied by 8.
I'm going to the problem.
Yes.
To do what?
Doubles down there.
Get ready, ladies!
Yeah,
Or men, or whatever.
Or man, yeah, exactly.
Well, I can become a full giant, not just a half one.
This growth increases its size by 1 category from medium to large, for example. If there isn't enough room for the target to double its size, creature or object attains the maximum possible size in the space available. Until the spell ends,
I'm a
the
bonsai giant.
target also has advantage on strength checks and strength savings throws. The target's weapons also grow to match its new size.
Ooh.
While these weapons are enlarged, the target's attacks deal 1d4 extra damage.
Nice.
So it doesn't give him reach. Oh, I guess the reach would be built into the size.
It's
Yeah.
large, yeah.
Huh. If you drink this, you'll grow bigger for a while. A lot bigger.
Wait a minute. I think I heard somebody in Bacon Town selling this pitch.
So
Yeah.
it's
No,
giving-
not
it's-
that nonsense.
No, it's
I
giving
mean
you
all of,
Viagra.
no, not that nonsense. I mean all of you. You would become
I've been
like a
tricked by this. I've been tricked by this. This speech before.
No wonder he hates elf elves.
Oh man.
Anyways,
I know
sorry.
I know the frauds of which you.
Oh, him too! Thus the tragic
I share
origins
you-
of our heroes
you
are
guys-
I
revealed.
share your plight, brother.
You guys fell for the penis pills.
We were all in the circus for different reasons.
Anyways.
This makes you the size of an ogre or giant, and with this,
There's
it
no
even
such thing as
enlarges.
ogres.
Oh, sorry, of a giant. It even enlarges your weapons.
Dark sun, dark sun.
It even enlarges your weapons and possessions to match.
Oh, so you guys get those emails too?
Slides
There's
back
no
over.
emails in
Should be
Dark
useful at the right time.
You got me.
Do beware though, if there's not enough room for your new size, things might be a bit cramped.
That's
And it
what
lasts
she
for-
said.
And it lasts for a few hours at that, so.
Did she? Did she actually say that?
She did actually say that.
That's
Anyways.
very
Alright
specific.
then.
Moving along.
Moving along.
What was the other one? The other one was
Nothing.
not non-magical, but what was?
Oh,
Are you gonna drink it? Oh, it doesn't smell of anything.
The other one that he was identifying.
Yes.
It came up as a blank
It's
for
not
magic.
magical.
Okay, so it's not
So
magical. So he
it
doesn't
could-
know. Okay.
I
it
can,
could
I can
still-
investigate check it, sure.
Sure.
Well, I was gonna say, I can do that.
21.
It smells faintly of milk.
Of milk.
Milk? I don't know. It's not magical. Who cares?
Okay.
That's,
He throws it out the window.
exactly. Yeah, and Tori's like not magical.
All right.
It was like
if it's
it was
good
like
for
this.
Dark Sun,
it
it's
was,
sure not going to be fresh.
and it turned out to be the strongest poison in all of Athos.
Yeah, right. So I'll pocket the milk or whatever. Where's Marcus at this moment?
Yeah.
Resting, I
Yeah,
think.
not rest. Yeah, rested.
Oh,
Tori goes back to fiddling with his cards.
all right.
Does anyone else have anything that they want to do overnight?
I actually am probably still resting since
I know I'm
I
resting.
think you've
so
returned.
I probably
by
took
now.
at least like 3 or 4 hours to
Yep.
get my stuff done. So I'm
Sure.
now going to be doing my long rest.
Okay, then the next morning comes.
He did a double rest.
Yeah,
I rested a lot.
super well. You're incredibly refreshed. You feel a whole level refreshed.
After being at 1 HP for like 6 hours.
Yeah.
First thing in the
So
morning,
really.
I seek out Marcus and try and
Selling your penis pills?
no.
Hey, buddy. You want to get huge?
Hey, buddy, I got something for you. I got something.
Grow twice the size in just minutes. Anyways.
Sorcerers hate him.
Yeah. Anyways, I try and find Marcus.
Oh,
Grow
worse.
8
When
times
he's-
your weight with one simple trick.
I try and find Marcus when he's kind of alone or whatever.
Oh my!
Let's just get this over with.
I'm just investigating my sword.
Maybe this is where we
need to title this
Does that make this any
episode.
better?
I don't know.
Just call it the penis enlargement episode. The end. The end.
Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Dad. Thanks for college.
Yeah. We are adults. Every one of us.
Theoretically.
We got this. All right, D&D. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyways, I wanna pass off the potion to Marcus, but I don't want anybody else
To know about it?
to know about it.
So you're going to sleight of hand him?
No, well, I want to do it while he's alone.
Okay.
Somewhere that
You're
find
gonna
him first
do
thing in
him
the
while
morning.
he's alone.
Alright.
Yeah.
I go somewhere
Gotcha.
alone.
Don't start to
Well, because I mean, I'm sure you like.
Okay.
They
Let's
have,
just say
a,
that you guys do that.
they have a really good
Then let's move
bromance.
on.
Anyways, I just wanted to let him. Yeah, I would be like, and Tori said this is an enlarging potion. Got all right. Yeah. Here, take this. Make it bigger.
Say this runs off embarrassed.
Am I not big enough for you? Alright, okay.
Oh man.
Moving
I
on.
accept.
Oh, the places we will go.
I hope he just smashes it with a sword.
Where we are right now.
So I assume you're immediately drinking the potion.
No, though I thought about it if he didn't tell me what it was.
All right.
I wanted to.
Breakfast.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, breakfast sounds good.
Yeah.
Who cooks?
The tree? Does the tree provide?
There's no fruit or anything.
Ah.
present.
Not the giving tree.
Matthias is not present.
Well, we had to go see the king, right?
Matthias is kind of rotund, right? I bet
He's extremely rotund.
I bet he eats
Should
pretty
we
well.
see the king? You seemed so adamant about it last night.
Oh
we
yeah,
have time
so
for
about the
breakfast?
king, he's a fucking useless twit. So we can try and relay the message, but he just totally ignored me last night.
Even putting
Were
aside
you
the
a
message,
bear?
you did also mention a
At first,
reward.
yes, but no. Not while I was talking to him.
I think if you let me talk to Hill, this is a reason.
Oh,
Oh,
hopefully.
by the way, I'm going to during right now tell you
During the time that is present.
In the present hour.
I will say, Zathus, you were quite valiant. I understand you were also quite nervous yesterday, but You kept trying out there, kid, and I really think you did an okay job.
Other Ken.
Marcus, you... Never before have I seen a man with such bravado to him and eagerness to slay a giant worm, dragon, skeleton. And it's probably because of you that we all stand today, so I want to thank you. And Toria, I'm sorry your magic is weak. And... Barrett.
Victoria just rolls his eyes. He doesn't even care.
Yeah.
And Barrett.
I think he should roll to see if he gets
you did some
the.
good healing over there, so good job. Everyone gets 10 temporary hit points.
I think he should roll to see if he gets it or
I
not.
know.
Victoria's got a pretty high int. He just assumes it's sarcasm at this point. He gets 10 hit points from his private amusement. And of course, I cast Mage Armor while we're all in the safety of Treeland.
Sure. I mean, there's just the one tree.
Do you hide it from
The
us?
land
No.
of the tree.
Okay.
Sure.
He's a wizard!
I think we know that.
I never knew.
It's quite possible that he wouldn't have known.
That's true.
You guys didn't find out till we were second level.
Actually, I'm pretty good at perception
So
checks.
10, you said?
Yes.
Of course, as soon as we hit second level, I rolled a 1 on it and everyone found out at once.
Look.
Anything wisdom based, I'm pretty good at.
Okay.
So we gonna go see the king?
Seems like a plan
Let's
to
go.
me.
Let's do it.
Perhaps we can succeed where Barrett failed.
Yeah, no turning into
I
bears,
tried.
please. Barrett. No, look at me, Barrett.
He was in the middle of.
Barrett, look at me. No,
Look at me,
Barrett.
Barrett.
He was
King's presence.
he was party mode king. He wasn't gonna listen to shit I said. So hopefully today he'll be able to listen to reason.
you
Not
should
with
be
that
the one
language.
talking. Barrett, don't talk.
Alright, you all head to the Golden Palace. The
Casino?
front doors are open. It seems like there's a steady stream of people going in and out. It seems like court is in session.
Let's head in.
A pair of guards standing at the door.
Oh.
State your business, please.
Yes, we are here to rendezvous with the king, who has requested our presence early in this morn. That means we need to see him, and he has told us to come here.
Ah, right.
Yes.
You're the blue fella. Yeah, we were told to watch out.
Only for the blue fellow.
Yep.
Well, he stands out. I mean, I've seen more than my fair share of people turned into bears. I've only ever seen one blue fella. Head on it.
I think last
Why,
night.
there was a man changed into a bear fighting in the arena just earlier this week. Should have seen it, friend.
He was amazing. He was great.
Did you see the part where he started flying around?
Oh
The
man,
greatest trick
yeah.
I ever saw.
Oh, that was something.
Mm.
Yeah, where were you last night?
Probably at the arena.
Yeah.
He waves you in. Seems like there's a path leading straight into the main ballroom that Barrett saw the previous evening, where instead there's people gathered around. Up on his throne, King Tithian seems to be nursing a hangover, but listening to the wants and desires of the citizens of Tyre.
King useless jackass.
You want to fireball him too?
Maybe. Good thing I don't have it.
Is there,
I have
is there
something
like a
better.
line, or can we just walk up there? And...
So the guard that requested your information passes it on, it seems to
okay.
servants. In due time, you are summoned before the presence of King Tithian I.
Great.
Ah, my friends, welcome. Thank you so
it's
much
good to
for-
see you in such good spirits, my
Yes,
friend.
well, in and possessing many. Yes.
Screen frozen?
What you? I'm sorry.
Sorry, is the stream frozen? Or is it just you?
I think that's just me.
Okay,
I hope.
Nobody said anything.
Yeah, nobody
Okay.
said anything in chat.
All right.
cool. Just checking.
Yeah, no. Broadcasting it and watching it is.
Sorry.
Anyway.
As I was saying, he puts his laptop away. Final thought. Yes. How may I reward Tyre's heroes of the moment?
Well, we can get to the rewards in just a moment. I don't know. I can't believe I'm saying this, but my friends do have some
Yeah,
very...
really. We all look in amazement.
My friends do have some very important information we wanted to relay to you, and I'll let the smarter one
Wow.
talk to you about that.
I kind of like look at Marvin really kind of inquisitively.
But very well, but make it fast. The king has many affairs to attend to today, and a great deal of resting to attend to afterwards.
Your Highness, I regret to inform you that the Lich Yarnath is on his way to the city with intent to attack and raid it. He is less than 1 day out and is due to arrive this evening.
Oh. I was given to understand from your blue friend that you had important information, not tall tales and fables to share with me. I'm in an indulgent mood for story time, though. So tell me, is the legendary Lich Yarnath at the head of an undead army of some kind?
No, it seems to be an army of bandits, actually. They're based out of a animated skeleton of some large creature, maybe a turtle of some sort, called Slither.
Oh, turtles are dangerous.
Barrett is just in the back of the group, like, scowling.
This very evening, you say?
Yes. Not even half a day from now.
Surely you have some measure of proof your claims are true.
The same information that told us that you would be in danger yesterday. That was correct. This likely is as well.
Can you give me a skill check of some kind?
Sure.
I wish I could holy back rub you.
Yeah.
I don't think I can for this.
Why not?
Can I try investigation on the premise I'm logically linking the two events together based on the same information source?
Sure.
I mean, I could, but, like, he's talking to him.
Nah, I wouldn't risk it. I got a 13.
Let's say I believe this tall claim of yours. What exactly do you imagine that this turtle fortress could do to the might of Tyre, the free city?
Lich is a very powerful spellcaster. Not much less powerful than a Sorcerer King, in truth. I assume you're familiar with those.
Oh, indubitably. Indubitably.
He also has an army of bandits at his beck and call. And with this army, he has raided many towns up and down the Tablelands. Perhaps you've heard reports of this. Bandits that come and vanish without a trace, unable to be tracked by the armies that come after them.
Give me another, this one's gonna need to be diplomacy or persuasion.
Alright. 14.
14. We have heard tale of, he accidentally backs up into his widescreen TV. We have heard tale of trouble on the roads, particularly in the trade city of Alcherac.
That was one of the cities hit, yes.
Indeed, indeed. Give us a moment. He consults with a couple of the High Templars that attend him.
Who was the maiden that was captured by...
I honestly don't remember. I'm not even sure Antoria would remember in character anymore. He kind of wrote that whole scenario off in his mind.
Fair enough.
He claps for attention. And the entire court now is paying attention. And once again, his voice seems to project across the entire room. People of Tyre, let it be known that King Tithian rewards those who serve the city with such bravo, with such strength. In the face of greater threat, behold, your heroes of the arena shall serve as its generals, as those that will protect the city against the encroaching bandit threat. The room erupts in surprised but scattered applause. And his voice is no longer projecting, but he's clearly... Very well. If there is indeed such a threat, then surely you will help us defend the great city against such a colossal foe.
That is our intention, but we were hoping that your own forces could help as well.
Oh, certainly, certainly. By mid-afternoon, we shall have a force mustered for you to lead against whatever this threat may be at the city's main gates.
Very well.
Now, about want our payment.
Yes, yes. I'm realizing now. I believe there was some request, particularly for a noble estate of some kind.
Yes,
Yes.
lands of our own.
Yes, absolutely. Your reward shall be a noble estate appropriate to your noble rank. In fact, I believe there's... Yes, if I'm remembering correctly, there's a perfect estate just outside the city. Very recently vacated.
That just
It is
recently
yours.
burned down.
My officials will see to it that you are handed the appropriate paperwork.
Well, that sounds great.
Only minor fire damage.
Hey, the servants' quarter and the stables are perfectly fine.
That's right.
Didn't the
if there's-
cyclone like rip half the ceiling off? Yeah, it like ripped. the
No,
entire
it was
ceiling.
lightning strikes, but I don't think that.
If
I
there's
think-
nothing else,
I think our fire did
the
more
guards
damage than that.
gesture for you to continue on.
Very well. We will meet at the city gates at halfway through the afternoon, then, Your Highness.
I'm certain that someone will, yes. Thank you.
Good day.
Please protect the city against turtles.
Oh man.
Well, you know, for once, I don't think that went badly because I'm terrible at talking to people.
I'm half inclined to just let the bandits attack the city for a little while.
Perhaps Tyre is in need of a new king.
My only fear is that the Lich survives this encounter. The
We
Lich
could
must
always
be dealt
side with him
but
instead.
No, that's not an option.
That is an option.
Are you
We-
daft?
We have what he wants.
We don't. It's not an option even if we
the
did.
bandits I care little for. The Yarnath, he must be dealt with. He must be disposed of. He's a great defiler,
With
a
what?
fiend against nature.
With what?
Are you guys
Ourselves.
remaining in the large
I
place?
believe we have the
Left.
power.
I think,
in
I
us.
think we're like doing this as we're walking
Yeah,
out,
okay.
kind of.
As you guys pass by the great arena that sits outside the Golden Tower, Marvin, you're stopped by a strong hand attached to a strong arm, attached to a lovely lady.
Is she Maul?
She is.
Is she familiar?
I will spin around, exclaiming, "Get your hands up!" Oh, it's you.
Hey, heard what you said in there. City truly in danger?
It most certainly is, if my friends are to be believed.
I'll gather the others. We will help you. Mid-afternoon.
Thank you.
She turns and heads off.
Oh, that's probably more valuable than what we got from him.
Yeah.
And you guys thought I'd never amount to nothing.
You're
I
missing
never-
300 gold. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
That'd be amazing.
That would be amazing. But it is not the case. She is not a thief.
Not this time.
Not
You've done well. You have my thanks.
No thanks to this one who wanted to attack her in the arena.
It seemed the thing to do.
I don't remember that.
Let's look back at the video.
Instant
You were
replay.
blinded with rage, my friend.
Bam.
It happens. I saw the challenge.
We should head back to
Yesterday's
you were blind
yesterday's
with rage.
enemies or today's friends?
We should head back to the tree and report on what we've managed to muster.
Alright.
You guys head back?
Yep.
Okay. The skull is no longer present.
I think we should rename it to home base, but
What is no longer present?
The giant dragon skull that had been left in the courtyard. The tail is still there, though.
Is anyone else around?
Matthias is up in his chambers. He seems to still be recovering.
Oh, okay. I'll knock on the door briefly and ask if I may report.
Oh, welcome back, welcome back. Tell me, how did it go?
I'm not sure we can count on the king for much, but the gladiators of the city will probably help us.
Oh, wonderful,
We
wonderful.
may get some.
Tenacious lot.
We may get some help from the king, but I would be honestly surprised. I'm not sure he took it very seriously.
Oh, he takes very little seriously but his own glory. But he shall see when Slither sidles right up to the free city. Yes, that we were right. And, well, I suppose... Well, I was going to... I guess if we protect the city, then he wins anyway.
It is regrettable, but
Well, we'll deal with Tithian another day. He's not trying to kill us this evening.
that is true.
have
What
you
hap-
had any more reports? What is the status of Slithering?
Yes, yes. Right on time, I'm afraid. Marching right this way.
What happened to the dragon?
That's That's right, I forgot to mention. It has some friends accompanying it. Giants.
That sounds familiar. We encountered it with giants before.
Ooh. An unpleasant development, but not one we can do much about, I'm afraid.
As far as the dragon skull that was below, what happened to that?
Oh, we disposed of it,
Excellent.
as was requested.
Excellent. You have my thanks.
I noticed the tail is left behind.
Yes, we'll get to it at its own good time. It's quite heavy.
Might there be a way to cultivate this bone into some sort of positive benefit for us?
Give me a conversation check of some kind. I'll leave it to you to decide which.
I have shit charisma.
Well, maybe someone can help you.
Holy back rub. Sure, why not?
6.
Victoria speaks up, actually, and says, perhaps it is receptive to enchantment in the same way the tooth is, and tries to make an arcane check to help out.
Okay.
Got a natural 1.
I'm smart. I do things with my mouth. I talk and words.
Friends,
Yeah.
this is a truly dangerous piece of work. It's not something to be trifled with.
I suppose that is true.
I would like to step up
Of
and
course.
try my luck at it.
Go
I
for it.
say, dangerous? Looking around, you're in the heart of danger. We've been in the heart of danger. If this has any chance in helping us, I think you better get off your ass and help us. And that's...
Alright.
I guess
Diplomacy.
intimidate?
That's diplomacy.
Diplomacy.
I got about the die roll.
16.
Wow, so good.
Ordinarily, I would throw you out on your little blue ass. On the other hand, there's a lich with a giant turtle fortress marching towards our gates. Suppose you have a point. Very well, I'll see what can be done with it.
Thank you.
downstairs to start busying himself with the dragon tails.
And Toria, when we're finished with this lich business, I say we get out of this town.
But we're the generals now.
We have an estate.
With the
Yeah.
only thing we're tasked
It's time to settle down.
Build a farm.
Yeah,
It's a
think we-
barnyard
I think we
creatures.
just hire a bunch of people to run the land for us and leave.
I want to be a farmer after this. Burn the crops.
One thing at a time. We'll think about it after we've...
I definitely have some unfinished business. I must continue adventuring outside of Tyre.
I understand.
And what is that? You other lich lords to slay?
I am to see the world at the directive of my instructor, the leader of the Druid Enclave at the Crescent Forest.
That was a lot of words, my son.
I only got an 8 in here. You might go slow.
Let's just say that before I met you, I had a mission, and after I leave you, I will continue on that mission.
Does your mission involve any sort of half-elf genocide? Because I'm getting some real strong vibes in these past few months.
Calling you out.
I can neither confirm nor deny those suspicions. As you can tell, I'm very secretive.
He wears a scarf around his face.
Oh,
Who
man.
knows what he's about?
So cool.
Yep. I mean, I know we've been through a lot together. I still don't feel like I can trust you guys.
I think you can trust us.
You try and light me on fire at any given moment.
Only if you're
No.
standing in my way.
As I recall, he doesn't light us on fire. He sends thunder at us. A thunder
True.
wave.
Thunder wave. That's right. Yes.
He's done that like 3 or 4 times, I think, to us now.
Well, now he's got fireball.
Yeah, that's
So it's gonna be fire.
I need a
I
lightning
clearly
resistant bear
described to
form.
the party, listen, this thing is big, and I draw a rough sketch of, like, enemy, and then, like, lots of space between you and the enemy filled by fire. I'm like, somewhere in here is the danger zone. Can't be held responsible
Just
for...
don't be in his
Don't be
way,
there.
and everything will work out.
So I assume we have about maybe 6 hours before mid-afternoon still?
I think it's about right. You guys
Toria-
gonna fill your time in any particular way?
Yeah, and Toria looks around for a moment. I hesitate to ask. Though the master is busy, I think I would have time to learn one more spell, but I'm running a bit low on supplies and, frankly, money. If I could borrow a little bit, I might be able to squeeze in one more before we head out to battle. It might make the difference.
I wouldn't be against loaning you some cash, but the things you've gifted me have been, well, shall I say, a little less than powerful.
Victoria looks at you for a second. Can I Arcana check to see how I would remove his blue skin if it were possible?
Sure.
Alright. 15.
15. This, now that you've never made a detailed study of it before,
Yeah.
it looks simultaneously like a natural condition and like an enchantment.
Do I have any insight to what spell would work? Dispel magic, remove curse? Or does it look like nothing would work because it's partly natural?
You've seen curses before and you've seen enchantments before. This looks related to them, but not in the same neighborhood.
Alright.
You could try remove curse, but you're not sure what it would do.
I
Alright.
have dispel magic.
In that case, Troya didn't say anything. Well, I could simply pay you back for gold. I'm sure we'll find more at some point.
I'll chip in 20
If we
gold
survive.
pieces.
How many gold do you need?
I would need a total of 150, I'm afraid.
I will give you 130 if you pay me back 180.
Let me see what the rest are willing to offer first, but thank you.
Listen, I got robbed. I need to make up the difference.
By robbing me?
It's an investment. It's not a robbery. Listen, I'm not taking it from you. I'm
As I
offering
s-
it.
You have been a great benefit to our group. I will give you 50 gold.
Alright.
What is this for again?
So I can attempt to research one last spell before the battle. It may help
With his
us.
bookie.
Just so you know, if he dies, you're not getting your money back.
Unless you take it off his corpse.
Yeah, I only.
He
Where's
doesn't
next
have the
character?
money.
And Toria, out of all this party,
Hey, I'm Joe. You owe me 20 gold. What?
out of this entire party, I feel like you're the one I can trust the most. You have been a friend and a powerful ally. I give you all that I have.
Wow. Thank you. How much is it?
Right
20
now,
gold.
right now it's I got 80
Potion's a
gold.
large person.
I think
What?
right now I only have written down 80 gold.
Okay, so I have 80 that I owe Z, I have 20 that I owe Arcus. Now, how much did you go for?
50.
Alright,
It's
that's
just
enough. Yep, that is enough. Well, thank
Handy.
you very much. And actually, can you come with me? I think you might be able to help. You seem to have some understanding of the arcane, even though you do not practice it yourself.
As you wish.
Thank you. Alright, with his help, I will attempt to learn hypnotic pattern from a scroll.
Very well.
Will that help?
Can he aid me on an arcana check of this type? Since
You can, but you're going to have disadvantage.
oh, he'll have disadvantage? Okay.
It's an entirely different form of magic.
I
than he's
also
used to.
have enhance ability, which gives advantage on int checks, but I don't know if that counts for this.
What do you have to roll to learn from a spell?
It's an arcana check, int.
That's an in check, so yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so
I would do that.
It costs
Just
me,
from the outside looking in,
Yeah.
I do that instead of the other.
it cost me a level 2 spell slot, but
Oh.
I'll do that.
Well, you spend most of your time as a bear.
okay.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay, so with advantage, presumably, I will attempt the roll.
Yes.
And since I've got 150 gold and a one-time shot at learning the spell, and I want to make sure everyone can see it,
Yeah.
I need a 6 or better, so it's actually not that hard with advantage, we hope. Ooh, that was close. A 9. So I passed.
9.
A 9 total. Well, not total. The total is 16. But
Well, the scroll shudders and the
Huh?
150 gold that you have weighting it down so you can read the whole thing tremble in place, but it disappears and the knowledge is soaked into your brain.
he quickly scribbles it on it. Part of the process is he scribbles a picture on a card. You get to
Right.
see. You're actually the only party member who's ever seen the entire process. Over the course of 6 hours, he slowly fills in a picture on a card. It looks like a strange orange dragon dancing in the air with lights
I
flashing
leave
around
the
it.
room and I throw up. That's gross! I never want to see that again! No.
You finally used that potion of a large person, huh?
Alright, well that scroll did get used up.
Wow.
I'm just gonna kind of impatiently wait outside of our chubby friend's
Door?
door.
Well, he's dragged that down to the lab, as it were. He
Yeah.
seems to have shuttered himself away.
I don't mean to like creep on him, but
Sure.
like stay at an exit where he will eventually come out once
Sure.
it's done.
Okay.
And
Well,
just
he
kind
seems
of
busy.
polish my greatsword.
Alright.
During this time, I will take the opportunity to whip up some more poison type things that I can potentially coat my
You like poisons?
weapons in
Yes.
Oh, sure.
for the coming battle.
Yep. Give me a attempt at using your poisoner's kit.
And I have proficiency, so I have +3.
Are you trying to make the paralyzing stuff again?
I just want to see how long it lasts. I think it's only an hour.
Yeah.
What are my options?
Enhance
What do I,
ability?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only an hour.
I guess what?
You could do straight damage, you could do paralyzing, or you could do...
It's definitely not going to be with me during the battle or anything.
Stun?
Right.
You're going to have an advantage.
Some of them give additional effects.
Actually, you'll
It's
just
not
have
relevant.
advantage
It's not
on your die
relevant.
roll if you do the...
What is the... Did it even give one for int? I'm surprised.
No, it doesn't.
I think con's the only one that gives
The
it.
paralyzing stuff,
strength
since
and
you've done that
con.
successfully before.
I think I actually wrote
Okay,
down.
I'll do the stun one again. I guess
Okay.
even though it didn't pan out so great the
Con,
first time.
strength, and dex. I'll give additional effects.
Oh, well, sorry, one question. Was I still getting the discount from... Yeah, I'll ask whatever.
Proficiency is part of GSC hit, right?
Yes.
I just have my proficiency bonus.
Yep.
Yeah, so 15.
Okay. You're able to successfully conjure 4 applications of the substance.
Excellent.
Oh, sorry, the question I had, was I still getting the discount on supplies even though Matthias wasn't helping me?
He wasn't there, and so there wasn't really an opportunity to like raid the stash.
Okay, cool.
We could try raiding it ourselves, but
Well, he's in there.
Yeah.
he wouldn't mind.
He's actually been pretty damn helpful. I'm not...
You're not gonna press your luck.
No. He saved me from having to make rolls for the first 2, and he gave me a discount on them.
Are you guys doing anything else
Sure.
besides waiting for him to produce?
I'm out of
whatever
time
he's
already,
producing?
so...
Mm-mm.
I'm out.
I was helping him, so.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
up too.
Alright, after several hours, he emerges exhausted from the Veiled Alliance lab with a few items for each of you. He has...
Ultimate bear form.
He has a +1 Dragonbone Scimitar for whoever would care to have it. No one? Throws in the garbage.
I use those.
Yeah, I don't...
When I'm out of bear form,
Okay.
I have a bone scimitar. +1, I guess.
John might like to know that that's an option.
Yeah, that's what I was
I
kind of
think
looking
was the
True.
joke.
Yeah. I don't know what their finesse weapons are.
But I put a new book in there, so we might lose him for
Oh.
a few hours.
We have some...
Oh wait, there he is.
Matthias
We have
made some
loots.
goodies for us.
More loots.
Yes.
From the dragon.
Excellent.
A Dragonbone Scimitar +1 is on the table.
It's
Alright.
a D6 damage die roll.
Is that it's not a finesse weapon?
Actually, it is.
Okay, then I am happy with that.
Alright.
+1 Dragonbone Scimitar.
He also has a Dragonbone Wand of the War Mage +1. When holding a Wand of the War Mage, you gain a bonus to spell attack rolls determined by the wand's rarity, so +1. And additionally, you ignore half cover when making a spell attack.
You already have that
Can
set.
you hold 2 things?
2 scepters.
Dual
Double
wield.
scepter.
I think you can only use 1 wand at a time.
Sorry, I missed the scimitar is 1d6.
It is.
Is there any
It's +1.
+1 to attack damage.
+1 to attack and damage?
And is it magical?
It is magical.
So it'll ignore damage resistance stuff too.
Well, you already
That's
have
what
that
magical
scepter.
I already
of
have
yours.
one.
Magical
Alright.
weapons ignore damage resistance.
All yours.
Oh, I got you. So if they resist
you.
it,
Right, like so
It deals
if
magic
they
damage.
resisted slashing damage.
Yeah, I gotcha.
They'd go through it.
I got you.
And that's it.
No.
So, one of the War Mage, what was the full effect? Sorry, I missed part of it.
+1 to attack rolls, ignore half cover.
Does it add +1 to save DCs too?
It does not, actually.
Okay.
And actually, both of those require attunement,
Okay.
which
so-
you have time to do.
Okay, cool. War Mage 1.
Additionally, he produces a set of dragon bone armor.
Tell me about this armor.
Dragon bone armor
Please
of this
explain.
sort is magical. It has a +1 bonus, so it's a total of 18 AC.
Holy.
It has resistance necrotic, and you have advantage on saving throws against fear.
I think it'd be
What-
good against ledge.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, what,
I
what
don't
dex
know.
mod does it allow, or is it just
That is a great question. I'll find that out.
Alright, cool. That might be
Oh, I'm right
relevant.
on that page. No, I'm not. I'm right on that page. It actually does not allow a dex mod.
Yeah, so it'll just be straight 18 total. Well, 20 if you use a shield.
Right.
Or 21 with your shield, jeez.
My shield, yeah.
Disadvantage on stealth checks.
No.
That's
I think that's all. That's all right.
You can only roll negative so many times.
He's been a pretty stealthy character up till now, so I don't know.
I have +2 stealth.
You did.
Yeah, exactly.
You did. Okay, cool.
Sweet. Well, I'm gonna snatch that.
Alright, you snatch it. Oh, it's yours.
You just immediately strip nude
Yeah.
before and start putting on
I
this
was
armor.
wearing that many clothes to begin with.
Yeah.
Like I was nude under my chainmail.
Yeah.
Or my sorry,
Are you not?
mail.
This is pre-enlargement.
Well,
Does armor enlarge with you?
yes.
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 It was hard work. I'm still worried about the nefarious origins of this stuff, but as you said, whatever help you can get.
Indeed. You have our thanks. Well, I suppose we should meet our allies, whichever one showed up, at the gates.
Indeed.
Where will the Alliance be gathering?
Well, I'll send them your way.
Fair
Even
enough.
if you don't see them, they'll see you.
Understood. If there's nothing else, let's head out.
That's all for me. I've got sweet bone armor.
Knight has a wand.
I got dragon bone scimitar.
Okay, so you guys head back out through the ghetto and head towards the main gates of the city, and after about an hour of trekking, you arrive there to discover a small assortment of city guardsmen arrayed, waiting for your arrival. It's not too many of them. There's maybe like 40 or 50 of them altogether. Don't look like regulars. They look like city guardsmen, but they are there, and they're all armed, and they're all waiting,
They are
presumably for you.
More than zero.
Victoria turns to Marcus. I have no experience leading military, and I'm not sure any of the rest of us do. Have you ever done such things?
Not organized, no. I was outcast from my.
You're the city generals, then.
That's right.
Oh, hey there, friend.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Well, turns out you're right convincing. Or one of you are, anyway.
Well,
What is it we're fighting again? Turtles? All I heard was turtles.
just give it a moment or two, and it'll be very convincing. I'm sure.
Alright. Well, when is this supposed to go down again?
Evening.
Evening.
Can we see anything on the horizon yet? I mean, it's kind of close to time for a giant turtle.
So there's not a giant turtle on the horizon, no. There's sort of some rock outcroppings between. There's a main road leading out.
Is one of those outcroppings moving?
No, none of the outcroppings are moving. They're like large, miniature mountains, basically. Nothing that looks so much like the telltale silhouette of Slither in the distance.
Do I have time for a short rest before?
You've got, if they are in fact arriving sometime around sundown, then yeah, you've got a couple
Yeah,
hours.
I'll take a short rest.
Okay. Well, most of the guardsmen seem to take you up on the idea. They're not really standing at attention or anything like that. They're just sort of milling about, waiting for something to happen.
Sure.
There's still a fair number of people heading in and out of the city. Although the number of people coming in seems to drop off pretty sharply after about an hour.
No master at military tactics, but
Me neither.
Should something happen, how many of you are good with bows versus how many of you are only good with the melee implements or swords and weapons?
Requisitions is only for guardsmen, so none of us got range type stuff sitting around.
Well, should something happen, could all of you defend the entrance here?
Well, sure, that's what we're here to do, right?
Yes, just making
Big old
sure.
turtle shows up, we stop it from going into
Okay.
the city.
Okay.
Right, got it.
I do
It's
have
not the turtle you have to be worried about.
one other question for you. Who is in charge among all of you? You?
Oh, it's 9th day, so... Oh, he's sick. Oh, defaults to me again. That'd be me. My name's Farherald.
Fine. If when proof comes up of what we've said, will you send your second to Tithian and tell him? Hopefully he will be believed more than we were.
I'll sort it out, sure. Yeah.
Thank you.
Message. Giant turtle.
At the
Got
very
it.
least, you yourself